Do you remember when you proposed to me? It was over a cup of tea. We were in our favourite cafe. Nadine, will you marry me? I was a bit lost for words, but because you had cream on the end of your nose, and for a moment I was rendered speechless, which I know is quite unusual. Marrying a dairy farmer was not on my life list. No, my top priority on the list was to become a teacher. I certainly never planned or wanted to be the wife of a dairyman. I will never forget the night that we met at the Palais de Danse. I don't know whether I ever told you this, Johnny, but it wasn't love at first sight. No. I rather fancied the double bass player, Alex. My eyes were for him only. But unfortunately, his eyes were on my friend Jane. And so I got stuck with you, this great big lumbering man and lead guitarist in a rock and roll band, which wasn't so bad after all. I was a bit reluctant, to give you my telephone number, and I didn't really expect you to call me back. We agreed to meet at the clock tower in town, and I was fashionably late. Looking back, this was a momentous moment, as it was when we shared our first cuppa in Bruciani's cafe at the back of Marks and Spencer's. We had a pot of tea and 2 lemon ice buns. Do you remember those? They had cream down the centre. And it was hardly rock and roll, but I liked it. Well, that was until you tipped tea into your saucer and slurped. So uncouth. Do you know, I wanted the floor to open up and swallow me. And you laughed so loud, which was even worse. But then you leant over and squeezed my hand. Walking back to the bus station, you caught me by surprise as you spun me into your arms and then you kissed me gently on the lips. And it was such a tender kiss, a kiss that sent shockwaves all the way through my body. And I knew at that moment that you were the man for me. You, me, and tea. There's something about tea. It revives you. It calms you. It claims you. Tea is the elixir of life. It's liquid wisdom. I certainly couldn't live without it. All the decisions and happenings in this house revolve around this cup of brown joy. That's where it should go. It's liquid wisdom. It's liquid wisdom. And when I hold you in my hands, I feel like nothing or no one can hurt me. Molly, put the kettle on.